The Dharmanarayan Chowk, which is now present in the Mangaldoi district of Darrang, Assam. Balinarayan, alias Dharmanarayan or Baldev, was the son of Koch King Raghudev and younger brother of King Parikshit and the first king of Darrang Desa, present-day Darrang. He was the chief conductor of the operations conducted against the Mughal during the occupation of Kamrupa, erstwhile fallen Koch Hazo, which got annexed to Mughal dominions after the defeat of the latter. This is the Chowk or four-way road named after King Dharmanarayan in Mangaldoi, Assam. It has been also transformed into a park with a lake surrounded by sitting area on the sides. A life-size statue of Balinarayan, alias Dharmanarayan, was unveiled in Mangaldoi, Darrang district, Assam. Historian Sudhindranath Bhattacharya noted about Balinarayan. In fact, the history of Mughal Yarnrab subsequent to the year 1616 is one long tale of the persistent attempts made by Balinarayan to subvert imperial authority there. Almost every page of the Baharistani Gazib attests to his skillful leadership, crafty strategy, and military genius. The boundary of the park is covered with beautiful wall as the entrance of the park is sealed with a brief history of King Dharmanarayan rule in the Darrang district with brief history during the king's rule. Background: the Mughal governor of Bengal, after subduing Koch Behar, invaded Koch Hazo. In the initial conflicts, the king of Hazo Parikshit got defeated and was captured and taken to Delhi. In 1613, Balinarayan, his younger brother, went to Ahom kingdom and took shelter there under then Ahom king Pratap Singha for protection. There he convinced Pratap Singha of his honesty by paying his full obeisance. In 1615, Mughal launched their aggressions towards Ahom kingdom with some initial success, but at last ultimately crushed and pushed back off to Bornodi. Balinarayan was established by the Pratap Singha in the Darrang district region as a tributary king. Balinarayan was called Dharmanarayan by Pratap Singha due to his religious disposition. The Mughal governor of Bengal, after subduing Koch Behar, invaded Koch Hazo. In the initial conflict, the king of Hazo, Parikshit, got defeated and was captured and taken to death. Balinarayan, his younger brother, went to Ahom king and took shelter there under the Ahom king Pratap Singha for protection. Conflicts: Mughal subjugation of Koch Hazo, now Kamrupa, was incomplete and the latter could only effectively control the western part. Jealous, he was resolved to drive the Mughals out from Kamrupa and proved to be a noble, tenacious fighter in both geographical divisions of Kamrupa as Rana Pratap of Chittor. In 1616, utilizing the weakening of the imperial authority in Kamrup, Balinarayan along the hill chieftains besieged Pandu, but the Mughal defeat was prevented by a Bengal Jamindars who came to rescue and the besiegers retreat. In a second attempt, Balinarayan occupied Pandu without any contest due to an internal feud in the Mughal camp. He then called Ahom King for reinforcement, for retention, who accordingly sent a large number of troops under his chief commanders, and a grand attack was launched upon Hajo. With initial gains, Mughals were reduced but were eventually compelled to retreat with the Burhagohai dead. Ballinarayan escaped capture and took shelter in Ahom kingdom. In 1619, Ballinarayan, with Ahom besieged Ranihat and captured it. Next year, he made an attack on the Minari outpost, but counter retaliation under Mirza Nathan resulted in fight. Ballinarayan in 1626 seized Lukidwar and overran the entirety of the Kinkul, south bank of Brahmaputra. Attempts to subvert him proved abortive. In 1636, Ballinarayan captured the imperial strongholds of Naumati. The Mughals, after being defeated on several engagements, now made their last stand on Hajo. Now, both Ballinarayan and the Borfukan made a combined attack which eventually fell to them. Death of King Dharmanarayan. The repeated news of reverse in Kamrup reached to Islam Khan II, Subedar of Bengal, and he sent strong reinforcement under Mr. Jainuddin along with Allahyar Khan. The reinforced Mughals now recovered the lost tracks one by one and finally captured Ballinarayan at Singri and killed.